Hey guys, what's up? Sonia and Sandra back here for another episode of Twins Talk Tubi. And we're still on the month of Wes Craven, watching all Wes Craven movies this month. So the movie that we saw and we're going to review today, it's called Invitation to Hell, and it came out in 1984. And this is the synopsis. When a scientist and his family move to a new town, they are cornered into joining a local health club which harbors dark and hideous secrets. Okay? And we're going to start off as always giving our first time reactions of this movie, and we'll do it at the count of three. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Yay. This is a good movie
Yeah. Oh my
again.
God. I'm loving this one and the last one we saw too. I'm loving the vibe, like the 80s vibe. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm a little kid watching like TV movies again because this was a made for TV movie. Just
It
like the last.
was.
Yes, it was a made for TV. Oh, yes. So it was a made for TV movie, just like the Deadly
Yeah.
Blessing that we saw last time.
Hmm.
And I felt like very like nostalgic vibes watching it. Like I was a little kid in the 80s again, like just turning on the TV and
There's so
watching like the
many
movie. Yeah.
There's so many 80s stars in this. I like can't
If
even.
yeah. If you weren't like if you're not like born before the 80s or like in the 80s and watch like a bunch of like soap operas and TV movies and TV shows from the 80s, you wouldn't know who any of these people are. But I was like, oh my God, there's so many like people from like our favorite movies and shows
Yeah, I know.
in this. Like it was awesome.
Yeah.
I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was really cool. It did give off made for TV movie vibes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see that. That's so I didn't realize that Wes Craven did all these made for TV movies.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy, but
guess maybe the start when he was starting to
I don't know,
make
but I
stuff, I guess. I
mean
don't know.
I mean maybe that's why we didn't watch them or we never. I mean we were young,
Yeah.
although we could have saw them later on, but I don't know. It's possible.
You
But
know, the funny thing is I had this movie on my queue on Amazon Prime for a while.
oh,
I didn't know it was about that Wes Craven had anything to do with it. I just saw it was like one day randomly, I was just scrolling and trying to find things to watch, and I was finding all this stuff, and I just kept saving it and saving it. And I saw this, and oh, all right, and I saved it, and I totally forgot about it. And then when we added this to our list for the month, the poster reminded me of it, and I was like, oh, I feel like I was planning to watch this at one point, but I never did.
yeah.
But I'm glad we did now.
Yeah, it was really good. So this a family, like just like the story says, a family moved into this new town. Father got this great new job or big new job.
Like, yeah,
There's a scientist, and he developed this new kind of tech, and
yeah,
it's based on in a suit that they're gonna supposed to use in like space and
yeah. It was like heat proof and cold proof and
yeah, and you can detect it helps you detect heat and cold and
and
human
also
and
human and
non-human.
non-human. Yeah,
Right. So I'm thinking they were gonna use it for the space program for astronauts to go when they
right,
encounter aliens or something. I think that's what
right,
my thought, right? So
right.
they do so he's there in this new town and this new house and everything. And everybody seems overly friendly in this house in this
Yeah.
town.
Well, they were
In the
they have
beginning,
they
anyway.
have friends that well, they have a friend that works for the company already,
Yeah.
and his family, was already into like the life, and they knew about this club, and everybody was part of the club. Is like a country club, and they
Yeah.
want them to join. Oh, everybody like here that they belong to this club, like you should join. It's great. You get a lot of contacts and a lot of business contacts and things like that. So, but everybody was really pushing it. Even the people in the big company were pushing it, like the
Yeah,
higher.
because they were all part of it.
Yeah,
And I kept a couple times, they said more than once. I know people kept saying, yeah, you can be one of us. Well, you're
I
finally one of us. I was like, hmm.
one of
When people
us.
start saying one of us all the time,
Not no
Nah,
no bueno.
it's not good.
No
But they
bueno.
had but they had this yeah, so they're there, and then the father is kind of skeptical
Yeah.
about this club and the people, and
Yeah.
you know, he's kind of figured out pretty, you know, early on that they're a little bit
It was
wacko.
sketchy.
Yeah. So, but the wife, you know, I feel like she was, you know, she's a housewife, so she's
Yeah.
alone and she wants to make friends, and everyone is part of this club already, and you know, so she wants to kind of fit in. So she
Right.
kind of tells her husband, you know, I think we should join. Let's go check it out. And and the guy, the husband's friend, was already a member, joined with his family, so he's gonna be his sponsor, and he was showing them around and everything. And they went. The wife was all about it. She wanted to
Yep.
get in there. She wanted to be a part of the people. She wanted to go to the parties. She wanted to, you know, be friends
Yeah.
with all those people in that club. Anyway, and the kids too. They wanted to be. There was this big Halloween party happening. All the kids were going, and then the kids from this family said, "Well, why can't we go?" And
Yeah.
so it was
You
this
had to be
whole
a member of the
thing.
club to
Yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah. There's a whole thing about acceptance and joining and belonging and
Yeah.
uh, but really quickly we start to figure out that once people um do their initiation into this club, they come out being totally different people,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you know, we the overall consensus I would assume here is that these were aliens,
Yeah, or demons or something.
some kind of, yes, because um
Non-human life forms, because
at
at some
one
point he
point
put the suit on, and or the suit like was
you can see at
aimed at
the point of view
some
from
people.
the helmet, when once one of the director of the club passed by it, it detected her as being a non-human life form.
Non-human.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's like, oh, the aliens. So
Mm-hmm.
it was, but basically it was kind of like, I guess, although they didn't really show it too much, I would assume they were kind of like pot people.
Yeah,
They come into this like sauna after this long speech and this
but it's like
ritualistic,
hell.
yeah, the ritualistic kind of initiation, and they
Yeah,
walk into this sauna, and it's like protected by guards who are part of it and everything.
right. Everybody's part of it.
And the people that come out are not are actually not the same people. They are different people,
Like,
look the
right.
same, talk the same and everything, but they have a different mentality. And you know, let's just say they're
They're
a
mean
little
and they're
bit freaked
bad
out.
and
Even the kids, some of the kids
yeah.
were like, I was like,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the acting was so good here.
Yeah, I thought so too.
All the adults, the kids, you know, the acting, the special effects
For the time.
for the time that it was. Yeah, I thought it
It
was
was pretty good. Yeah,
really
I thought so
good.
too.
I honestly didn't really think it was cheesy, and I
No.
don't know it's because we're from that time, we're from that,
Yeah,
we
I
grew up
think
in that, so it's cool to us, you
yeah.
know. I think somebody maybe somebody younger, like way younger, would be think that's cheesy and crappy, but
Right. I
I thought
thought
it was
I thought about
actually
that too.
really worked. And I thought it was actually pretty good. And now that I know that's a made for TV movie, it's even better. Like,
Right.
you know, a made for TV movie now may have better effects,
Yeah.
but back then,
Back
I
then
mean,
this was it. This was
yeah, I
like
mean, that was, I think that was
was the
pretty.
height of like a really good like TV movie
Yeah, I thought that was
back
pretty
in the
like
day.
high, you know,
Yeah. So do I.
that hit the mark there. But
I
yeah, great. It was overall great cast, great movie. It was fun. It was you know, a little predictable, of course, but still fun nonetheless. And it
It
kept
was
me watching
decent
the whole
act,
time, and
really
I
good
was
acting.
interested, invested in everybody and
Yeah.
everything.
I thought it was really good acting. I thought it was real decent like action moments
Yeah,
when they were fighting against each other, and
yeah,
um actually the whole thing of when the father realized that his family was like not who they say they were, and he actually went into the separate world where it's like hell, when he put on the suit and he went in and he went to save them. I thought it was great.
yeah.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, totally. I thought so too. So yeah, Invitation to Hell is streaming on Tubi right now. Definitely check it out. You got our approval on this one.
Yeah.
And as always, you can check us out here on the Horror Flick Chicks YouTube channel. We're gonna have a Twins Talk Tubi episode streaming every week with a new movie and new review. And you can also check out our podcast, the Horror Flick Chicks podcast, which is also streaming here on our YouTube channel and also on several audio platforms. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. And comment below. Let us know what you think of the movie, if you get to watch it. And until next time, we'll be back for another movie. It's Sonia and Sandra. Peace and out.
Bye.